one of the ways in which we can easily access meaning is through poetry. And so I would like to share some poems with you today. Maybe I'll read you one actually right now, because it speaks about getting the meaning of poetry. And that can be often quite misunderstood. What does it really mean? You see, in that sense, what does it really mean? Instead of allowing it to do something, and then you will understand. Not what do you grab out of it, but what does it do to you? There's a beautiful word by Saint Bernard of Clairvaux, who said, what you can grasp gives you knowledge. What grasps you gives you wisdom. See? And so poetry is designed to grab you, to grasp you, to take hold of you. And the only attitude we have to, towards it is to give ourselves to it. Now this one is by Billy Collins, who was the poet laureate in the United States a couple of years ago. And it's called Introduction to Poetry. From the point of view of a teacher who teaches poetry, which he also does, besides writing it. I asked them to take a poem and hold it up to the light like a color slide. Or press an ear against its hive. There's our beehive again. I say, drop a mouse into a poem and watch him probe his way out. Or walk inside the poem's room and feel the walls for a light switch. I want them to water ski across the surface of a poem, waving at the author's name on the shore. But all they want to do is tie the poem to a chair with rope and torture a confession out of it. They begin beating it with a hose to find out what it really means. Now, why do I point towards this experience of poetry? Because you can have this experience that we always have to have with a poem in order to really let it do something to us. You can have this experience with anything there is. Anything that we meet can become for us, if you want, a poem, or want to put it otherwise, can really speak to us. And that is the gateway, if you want, to that first world of spiritual life, the first world of finding meaning, and traditionally that has been called living by the Word, or living by the Word of God.